Alright folks, how's it going? Crazy Aztec here. I'm going to show you a quick video on how I make my thumbnails using iMovie and Photoshop. So assuming you have iMovie and Photoshop, I got Photoshop10 and this is how I do it. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is launch iMovie. See, I already have it launched. And then during your movie, just scroll back and forth to what you like. And once you think you've got it, click once. And that's going to hold that position. Go right up to File, down to Share, and over to Image. And we're going to share that image. That's going to set that up already YouTube ready. So let's let it do its thing. Here it comes. We're going to name it stgunbox.1. or .2, and we're going to save it in our videos and music. Hit save. That's immediately going to save that as a JPEG ready for YouTube. So now we're going to go into Photoshop since we've got that image sitting there waiting for us. And there it comes. iMovie does this great thing. It shows you, hit show, and it's going to immediately open up the folder where the file is. There it is right there, STG Unbox to JPEG. Alright, now that Photoshop's opening, we are going to grab that file right there. It's in videos and music. It's from today. So here we go. Open Photoshop. I like to do this the old school way. I grab the file and drag it over to the Photoshop icon. You can go to File, Open, and do other things. This is just the way I do it. I used to do a lot of production, and it's just the way I do it. So here it comes. Boom. We're in business. First thing you want to do immediately is go up to File and do a Save As. That's going to preserve that original JPEG. And we need to turn this into a Photoshop file, and it becomes a working file. So we can add layers and add text. All right, so there it is right there. So we're going to change that from JPEG to Photoshop. You can see it's already renamed it, kept everything else. It's going in videos and music, and it's a Photoshop file. Hit save. And now we can add layers. We can add text. We can add more images. We can do whatever you want. So we're going to go over and grab the text tool right there, the T, and click once. Boom. See to the right, a layer popped up. We're going to type in hi. Highlight that. You see the layer over there? So I call that active, that layer being active. Right now, you click on it, it highlights that layer is active, it's ready to be edited. So we're going to highlight that text. We're going to go up, click on the color, and we're going to change the color. Let's go with some orangey yellow here. And then once you kind of find it, you click anywhere in this palette on the left, and you can see it'll change that color. When it's suitable for you, hit OK. And then we're going to go up to Layer. And this is where the magic happens. Drag over to just hit drop shadow and let go. Boom, now we have access to all these options. We got drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow. So we're just going to start clicking on these. See what happens to high when you do that? Hit inner shadow. Boom, look at that. Outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss, contour, texture, satin, all these things. And every one of these things I'm hitting right now, stroke, always stroke your text. That sounded weird. And you can change the color of the stroke right there to any color you want. So the drop shadow, you can edit the drop shadow. You can edit any one of these layers. So we're going to go to outer glow right there. Go down to spread that open. Yeah, baby. And look what happens when we do size. Look at this. Boom. There's the magic right there. Simple as that. So once you get it to where you like it, hit OK. Make sure everything's good. Hit OK. Then we're going to go to this other tool. I forget what it's called. And now you can move this around. You can resize it. You can add more text. And it's all going to carry those features. So immediately save this, maximum, Okay, now we need to flatten these layers and go back to a JPEG. So we're going to go under Layer, Flatten Image. That's going to see what happened to the right. It's going to merge all them layers. Immediately save it as. We're going to go back to a JPEG for YouTube, and then we're going to rename it to Final. So when we're uploading to YouTube, we know it's our final image. And hit save. Maximum 12. Baseline standard. Hit OK. And boom, this image is now going to be ready for YouTube. So we'll go back to our folder. There it is right there. STGMbox2 Final. So when I upload my video to YouTube, I then upload the image. There it is right there, all ready for you. You can blur the background. You can do all kinds of stuff you want. So hopefully this was helpful, and enjoy.